Welcome to our channel. Today we're diving into the fascinating world of cats and uncovering 10 behaviors that reveal their true identity. Stay tuned. Alright, let's talk about kneading. You know that adorable and sometimes painful thing your cat does where they push their paws in and out on soft surfaces? It's like they're making biscuits, right? Well, this behavior goes way back to kittenhood. When they were just little fluff balls nursing from mama cat, they'd knead her belly to stimulate milk flow. So when your cat kneads on you, your blanket, or even that pile of laundry you've been meaning to fold, it's a huge compliment. They're basically saying, hey, I feel safe and loved here just like I did with my mama. It's a sign of pure bliss, a physical manifestation of their contentment. And while those claws might dig in a bit, try to enjoy the moment. Your little furball is basically giving you a love pat with their feet. But hey, if it's too much for you, just gently redirect them to a soft blanket or a scratching post. No need to punish them for showing affection. Remember, a happy cat is a kneading cat. Let's talk about the purr, that rumbling, vibrating sound that's like music to a cat person's ears. Now, we all know cats purr when they're happy and relaxed, curled up on your lap after a long day. It's a sign they feel safe and loved. But here's the thing. Cats also purr to self-soothe, especially when they're injured or stressed. It's their way of saying, everything's gonna be alright, even if they don't quite believe it themselves. Think of it as their own personal meditation mantra, a way to find a little peace in the chaos. And get this, some scientists believe those low-frequency vibrations actually promote healing. It's like their own built-in healing frequency. So, the next time you hear that rumbling purr, pay attention. Are they sending you a love letter or whispering a prayer for comfort? Either way, it's a beautiful sound that speaks volumes. Ever lock eyes with your cat from across the room, and they slowly close their eyes then open them again? If you have, congratulations. You've just received a cat kiss. That's right, folks. In the feline world, a slow blink is the ultimate sign of trust and affection. It's their way of saying, I see you, I trust you, and I feel safe with you. Think about it, in the wild, closing your eyes makes you vulnerable. So, when your cat gives you that slow blink, they're putting their guard down, exposing their vulnerability because they feel completely at ease with you. It's a powerful message packed into a simple gesture, and the best part is, you can return the favor. Next time your cat gives you that loving gaze, try slowly closing and opening your eyes. You might just get a slow blink back, and let me tell you, there's no better feeling than knowing your cat considers you one of their own. Chapter 4. Head boops, marking their territory, that's you. We've all been there. You're minding your own business, maybe sipping your coffee, when bam, your cat head butts you right in the face. Now before you go thinking you've got an aggressive feline on your hands, let me assure you this is a good thing. This is love, cat style. You see, cats have scent glands all over their bodies, especially concentrated on their cheeks and heads. When they headbutt you, they're not just being affectionate, they're marking you with their scent. It's their way of saying, you're mine now, you belong to me. Consider yourself claimed. It's like a permanent hug, a way of intertwining their scent with yours and creating a familiar, comforting aroma. So, the next time your cat decides to use your face as a rubbing post, take it as a compliment. You've been officially marked as their human. You're part of their crew now. Chapter 5. The Case of the Chattering Cat. What's got them clicking? Have you ever caught your cat perched on a windowsill, eyes glued to a flock of birds outside, making this weird chattering sound? It's like they're trying to imitate the birds, but with a mouthful of marbles. This, my friends, is called chattering, and it's one of the most entertaining and perplexing cat behaviors. So what's going on in those little kitty brains? Well, it's usually triggered by the sight of prey, like birds, squirrels, or even that pesky laser pointer. Some experts believe it's a sign of excitement, a way for them to release pent-up energy as they watch their would-be prey. Others think it's a sound of frustration, as if they're saying, ugh, if only I could get my paws on that. It could even be their way of mimicking the sounds of their prey, trying to lure them in closer. Whatever the reason, it's a harmless behavior that gives us a glimpse into their primal instincts. Chapter 6. The Great Cat Escape. Decoding the Art of the Hide. Cats are masters of disguise, blending into their surroundings like furry ninjas. And sometimes they disappear altogether, vanishing into thin air, leaving you wondering if you imagined having a cat in the first place. But don't worry, they haven't actually left the building. They're just indulging in their natural instinct to seek shelter and security. You see, in the wild, a hiding cat is a safe cat. It's a way for them to avoid predators and potential danger. So, when your cat hides in a cardboard box under the bed or even in that precarious space behind the washing machine, they're not trying to drive you crazy, though it might feel that way. They're simply seeking a sense of security, a place where they can de-stress and recharge. It's important to respect their need for alone time. Don't try to coax them out or force them to interact. Just let them be, and they'll come out of hiding when they're good and ready. Let's talk about gifts. Not the kind you get wrapped in shiny paper, but the kind your cat lovingly deposits at your feet. A dead mouse, a half-eaten lizard, maybe even a gift they found in the litter box. Charming, right? Now, before you recoil in horror, remember that this is a sign of love, albeit a slightly misguided one. You see, your cat is hardwired to hunt. It's in their DNA. And when they bring you these gifts, they're not trying to gross you out, though they might be succeeding. They're actually trying to share their hunting prowess with you, their beloved family member. It's their way of saying, look what I caught, I'm a good provider, aren't you proud of me? Instead of scolding them, try to appreciate the sentiment behind the gesture. Praise them for their hunting skills, then discreetly dispose of the gift when they're not looking. Chapter 8. A cat's tail is like a mood ring on steroids. It's a constantly moving, expressive barometer of their emotions. A high, erect tail, often with a little curl at the top, is a sign of confidence and contentment. Your cat is feeling good, strutting their stuff saying, hello there, I am fabulous. A twitching tail, on the other hand, is a sure sign of excitement or agitation. They might be focused on a toy, a bird outside, or maybe even you. A puffed up tail, like a furry bottle brush, means your cat is feeling threatened or scared. They're trying to make themselves look bigger and more intimidating. And then there's the classic Halloween cat tail straight up, with the fur standing on end. This means business. Your cat is seriously freaked out and might be ready to fight or flee, so pay attention to those tail signals. They're a direct line to your cat's emotional state. Chapter 9. Cats are meticulous groomers. They take pride in their appearance, spending hours each day licking and preening their fur to perfection. But grooming is more than just about hygiene. It's also a way for cats to relax, relieve stress, and even regulate their body temperature. However, excessive grooming can be a sign of stress, boredom, or even underlying medical conditions. If you notice your cat licking or chewing themselves to the point of hair loss or skin irritation, it's time for a trip to the vet. There might be something else going on, like allergies, parasites, or even behavioral issues that need to be addressed. Remember, a little grooming is good, but too much of a good thing can be a sign that something's not quite right. Chapter 10. Let's talk about scratching. It's one of those behaviors that drives cat owners up the wall, especially when that wall is covered in expensive wallpaper. But before you banish your cat to a life without scratching posts, remember that this is a natural and essential behavior for our feline friends. Cats scratch to remove the dead outer layer of their claws, keeping them sharp and healthy. It's also a way for them to mark their territory, leaving both visual and scent markers to let other cats know who's boss. And let's not forget the sheer pleasure of a good scratch. It feels good to stretch those muscles and release some pent-up energy. The key is to provide your cat with appropriate scratching surfaces. Sisal-covered scratching posts, cardboard scratchers, even a simple log from your backyard can satisfy their scratching needs. Outro. So there you have it, folks. 10 cat behaviors decoded, demystified, and laid bare for you. By understanding these behaviors, we can deepen our bond with our feline companions, build trust, and create a more harmonious relationship. Remember, cats are complex creatures with their own unique ways of communicating. It's up to us to listen, observe, and learn their language. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more cat insights. See you next time.